I think on this game though, Phoenix does not burn out the Elder Titan in this game.
He has a tough job though. He can't do everything. He needs to you need someone to jump the keeper. You need someone to interrupt the Elder Titan combo, stop the Void from doing his thing.
He's probably not going to survive this. No way to time walk out, and First Blood will go the way of MVP as Moon gets very greedy, chasing the bounty rune.
He had it down there very, very early. I think SD is one of the better supports to deal with the Faceless Void. You can't time walk off the Shadow Poison stacks, so I think it's going to continue to be a struggle for him, but no signs of a Quelling Blade yet. Moon does start with a magic stick and returns to lane immediately.
I love how Febby starts his mid lane. It's like, okay, well, Miracle's going to get up in the phase of MP. How do we change the trade-off? Let's just bring, basically, we've got the Gambler Man, Ogre Magi, up against Phone Book Crit. And they have to force him out. Two insanely tanky heroes. Maybe Febby a little bit more tankier than the other Titan just because of his high armor. And he's just trying to zone it all out. Let's just split the lane at the end of the day, though.
He has to be careful once the Invoker gets some levels because he can actually catch the Elder Titan if he's far away from lane. Is a lot of reach. Looking for No Tail. Wonder what build he's gonna go this game. We've seen HOD a lot, but sometimes we see the armlet fighting build earlier, which might be necessary. I think the armor is very important versus a Phantom Assassin, even though he has Warcry.
Be a better lane as well. Even if PA is gonna, okay, well, maybe that's not great for Moon when he has to time walk off just a Stifling Dagger. Who's pushing him out?
Even Keeper Light a lot on bottom. He's taking out a double stack right now.
Levels on Keeper of the Light, but not just that. Able to get, if he can actually get enough money on him, getting an early Aghanims. OG's gonna have a lot of items to fight with, split push with, even harder, more than the Tinker is already going to do. Maybe he's really just itching for a go here at Tinker. They got Cold Snap and Tornado available, so it's gonna force Miracle back underneath his own tier 1. I think it's also Crit has to hang at this mid lane.
Miracle's at that critical point too. He doesn't quite have his bottle yet. Still needs one more creep. Is he going to bring out a salve and delay his bottle or what? Not sure.
Find out in a bit. The MP and Febby, again, they still... Miracle's low and you got to be cautious about this. I'm also keeping my eyes on Forev. Forev almost died to an Alpha Wolf stack, but he's still pushing the envelope a little bit inside the jungle. Managed to find 18 CS already, 4.5 levels. Not too bad when you compare him to his counterpart in OG, which is Moon. 2.5 levels and found 0 CS. He just can't get anything out of that lane apart from presence.
Well, and they actually had Crit TP mid to bring the bottle for Miracle, so he'll get a few extra free charges from Elder Titan. They'll kind of salvage that and make things easy. I think Keeper's just one of those heroes that you don't want to really leave alone. He just farms the jungle so efficiently.
Heavy trying to TP as quickly as he possibly could to get back to MP. Miracle initiated with high level up in Laser and Rocket. No points up at March and Machines. Miracle's gone for a big combat build. He wants to help out. Still with Tornado available. Crits on the front lines. Cold Snaps off cooldown in 1 second time. Not going to find that opening there. Or will they? Stuns on Miracle. He's getting back to that tier 1 tower. The extra stun, but Crit too good with the Echo Storm. Now it's MP who has to turn around the rockets from Miracle. They find the kill. He's got enough mana for one more laser, but the more damage needs to be done to Febby before he can find the kill. Now TP in the mid lane. It's Dubu. Disruption, but the Spirit's out. No stop to go with it. Dubu trying to solo kill on Miracle with the poison. He may still have enough. Dubu low, and he will drop. SD will find it, but Miracle with a double kill.
Perfect timing from the stomp on Elder Titan. They were waiting for the Fire Blast to set up for the Tornado, so they would guarantee that I wouldn't miss. But, yeah. Too good by Elder Titan. Right place, right time.
That wasn't even where MVP really wanted to fight. They had 3 players preparing themselves to fight in the top lane, trying to get that pick off on Moon. They're still trying to buy more space. Forev bombing very, very quickly inside the jungle. It's Miracle efficiently in the mid lane. That's what it's all about. Bottom lane, Febby. He's got No Tail. No Tail trying to initiate onto that Ogre Magi, but now Forev, he comes off out of the jungle. The Illumina's going to hit pretty hard, meaning Febby can't really keep up with this. But Forev, he just needs some spins, but he can't get any. So No Tail runs out, the salve healing him up. With a couple of spins there, Forev would have had an opportunity to Culling Blade down No Tail.
Yeah, he's level 7.
That's that farming axe.
Invoker almost dies in mid lane to level 3 laser and level 2 missile. As you mentioned the combat build earlier.
Crit's looking for it. He's thinking, and I think MP also knows what's going on. He's hovering around MP in the mid lane with a smoke maneuver. Axe has to loop him behind, or you can just use disruption into initiation. MP lends the cold snap, and Miracle. For the extra help, Forev gets the dunk. And Crit spends all of his time wandering around trying to find that pick on MP, but never finding his target, never found the Invoker.
I like how active Forev is. As soon as he hits level 7, boom. I gave too much time to the Keeper, too much space to the Tinker, and he's gonna start moving around. And he has great sustain too, Tranquil and Infused Raindrops to make sure that he's always fight and combat ready. And Moon's also nearing critical HP on top.
Forev's going again. So again, they go for this disruption into a walk-in call. And, well, Notal is so far up with the creep wave there. Starting with the Battle Hunger. Forev to follow him into the tree lines. Dubu gonna see fly. They let the poison go to start with. Dubu, does he want to disrupt that right now? He's looking for it. The call will hold Notal in position. Febby's helping out from the tree line. The Stormbolt's over on Dubu. So Notal with the Illuminate. Oh, it's just off target, but Dubu's dying to the creep wave. He'll fall down, but the Culling Blade's there from Forev. So bonus movement speed. He still needs more help, and it's on the way. Invoker, MP through the tree line. Gets that tornado onto Crit. He wants to go for the stomp, but Forev finds another dunk. 2 heroes lost for OG, even if MVP do lose their SD to the creep wave under the tier 1.
Blink Dagger on Axe is coming in just 200 gold. He'll have it after this camp. I think they might be able to hit the smoke blink timing before his BOTs.
That's so dangerous once Axe actually has that. Like, not relying on the SD. He didn't rely on the SD in that last fight, primarily because Ven was just so deep. And then Notal switches his lanes. Goes up to the top lane, dominates one of the range creeps, now starts his stack. It's all going to be all about the flash farm, but MVP have an observed ward watching most of that happening. Mid lane, Chronosphere, Moon goes on MP, Miracle with the laser and the rocket underneath the March Machines. Dubu, defensive disruption keeps him up. Now Notal comes in, QO TPs as well, the Monicast. MP's got the movement speed, and he gets away. He's actually invis away from the Sentry. Won the call! Forev! He actually manages to grab the Torbum. Dubu will get the kills with the high levels up in poison. They want to go for more. They split away from the Stomp. Dubu, the only affected one. QO, no stifling daggers. They don't have the slow for Forev. Another jump in. He caught Miracle. QO goes in with him with the crit and the Axe Culling Blade. Once again, they get the bonus movement speed, looking for the kills.
OG, they can head over there, but
it's too late. They don't have the numbers for it.
I think all they'll get is the BOTs up on Tinker.
They can instead try and go for a little bit of a trade-off. Moon pushed the creep wave up, and this is why the ET was hesitant to come over. That Axe Blink Dagger, easy jump.
And realizing that, okay, OG, they're going to play the longer game. They have the Keeper for the recall, so even the Sven can split push. They have a Tinker for the high ground hold, so they're not going to be able
needs
to
to play
end this
catch
quick.
up anyway. This is a nice pick. Fly, Forev, Blink, okay. Call and Tornado, not the greatest synergy in the world, but it won't matter. Forev, already a level 2 Culling Blade. And that Keeper of the Light didn't stand a chance. And Miracle, he's going to go down. Waited for laser to be used for farming. Now Moon arrives. QO in too deep. Miracle can't rearm in time. The Chrono! You can smell Miracle! The Aegis Immortal will trigger. Miracle will pop. It was the EMP from MP that did the work, while Forev gets the call, gets the control on Notal. God Strength's been triggered as well as Warcry, so he's got some survivability. And QO wants to run away. He'll have to run back in again, or maybe he can just blink himself over, killing off Fly. The Tornado taking Sven out of the picture. He wants Forever. The Culling Blade again. They go through them all. MVP. It is a slaughter. OG on the bot lane can't do anything. QO in again. Keep the stuns, keep the control, and keep the chase going. Moon Time Walker's up in 2 seconds time, but does he have it? 1 second. Back to the tier 3 tower. QO. He's going in deep. This isn't your home, QO, but he won't carry one on the crit. Now he'll jump away and let Moon survive.
What? Who told him to back?
I don't know. You commit the Chronosphere, and all you burn is the Aegis the Immortal. Now they go again. We come back live. Forev holding Notal. All Notal wants is to farm, and he will be denied that as another dunk for Forev. Racking up so many kills. 8-0-2 now on this Axe. An early time walk from Moon, trying to bring him out to safety. QO stifling dagger. He'll jump up and follow an instant crit on the Moon. He can't time walk off that damage straight away. And then the double call. Forev, he found crit, he found Notal. They burn out. Crit can't help out. They dunk one. The Chronosphere, it'll at least buy a little bit of space for Sven to hide in the tree line. Then now with the stifling dagger, QO will go in once again. ET Crit had to buy back. He had to help his teammates out.
Without Faceless Void for this fight, though, OG stand next to no chance.
And with that early jump, Miracle now stifling dagger. QO! He rips apart Miracle. Miracle does have buyback available, but QO almost at the base gets the crit on the fly. He finds a double kill inside the fountain of OG.
Did you see this Observer Ward playing it on the south side? That's what won in the fight. That's what QO used to jump on top of the Tinker. I think it was just placed right before that happened, and it completely caught Miracle off guard. That is a game-winning Observer Ward right there.
OG just trying to scramble defense. They don't want to expand the buyback of Miracle. They need to keep every cent they've got on him. They need to stomp. They need to illuminate. They need to just slow down MVP's push. Now Moon, a 3-man chrono. Time dilation as well. The ET split is going to come in. QO low on life, but not low enough. He's still up. Now No-Tail, he can hit him, but he's going to lose his life. And all QO could potentially lose his Aegis to the Immortal. MVP can just keep going for more. Tinker is up again. So Miracle back on the field, but QO also up. The Aegis Immortal did trigger. They beat into the melee racks. The Rockets, however, is starting to force them out. And Crit, no splitter available. He can spear it up onto the hillside, start to stop if he wants to. But the Yule Scepter already on Forev sets himself up for a re-entry, for a perfect hit. No-Tail also in way too deep. Cole snapped up. He just can't fight properly. Forev doesn't have enough mana to go for another dunk, however. But then again, it's the Shadow Demon Poison bringing down this Ven. They come back in once more to the breach. MVP looking for the melee racks. And there's only so long OG can hold the line. Rockets, March, everything you've got will stop MVP from diving to the fountain. They can rotate into the mid lane. All 5 heroes still up.
Oh, what do OG have left for them?
Oh, nice tornado into a call. Keeper of the light. No safe place to illuminate down. That's the reason why Miracle creep skipped. He actually went for the mid lane to keep it out. So the tower attacks at least all going on to MVP. QO now going to BKB, looking for a target. Moon, Forev can't get in range for a proper blink call just yet. Chrono on cooldown for 40 more seconds, and MVP, okay, you thought they were backing up, but Forev one's in. He holds Moon in, too early on the Culling Blade, but it won't matter with the Rockets. Miracle can get the pick up on the Invoker. A lot of money coming out from that kill. So far, when the die side have got such huge strength, they can just keep diving in.
And BOT up on bottom lane. He's going to go for crit right now. Forev just picked that up, and that's a free kill.
The range rack's being brought down by QO. Now you jump in, Moon catching out 2. They need the damage, but Forev, a huge call, caught Miracle and blind the backlines. Dunk number 1, blinding light won't stop this. Moon can time walk off the damage. Maybe No-Tail can do some damage on the backline, catching out the Invoker. Illuminate flies in. MVP still taking a little bit of damage, but there is no Tinker, there is no spam, there is no No-Tail. And under the tier 4 towers, QO, this could be the game right now with a BKB charging. Jump in, slice and dice. It is over. MVP, you have torn apart OG. You'll take the mid racks, but OG is down for so long with 0 buybacks. MVP, if they want to, they can be safe or they can go for the GG push here.
And what a crazy TI that has started off to become OG. Straight to the losers bracket, 2-1 by MVP off the back of QO's Phantom Assassin yet again. And Forev, what an incredible axe performance coming out from him.
This was so good. OG also not even checking him. The first movements of Forev.
Earn for the early game, and then Midas, so he's transitioned quite well. Gold lead approaching 35,000.
Forev's gonna go bot lane, blink call, he finds Miracle. Forev's actually, the Blade Mail helps him find the damage to bring Tinker within range of Culling Blade. He had double march to the machines down. It was the oldest counter in the book to a Tinker. You just stand inside the march to the machines, like you Culling Blade down, a courier to boot. No Tinker for 40 seconds.
Yeah,
no buyback is available.
Whew. There's no way Sven's killing this PA.
Forev again. He doesn't care. He just blinks in. He Yule Scepters up. No-Tail with a stifling dagger loses 1/3 of his life. Then QO catches out Crit. He takes out the big team fight controller and can just go from hero to hero. Forev calls and brings No-Tail out of safety. They've got the stuns. They've got the control. They may not have the damage and they may not have the desire. Go back to the tier 3 towers. Make sure MVP get cleanly through into the semi-final. Moon still waiting in the tree lines, hoping for an opportunity. 4 heroes are grouped up for a Chronosphere. Tinker's up in 2 seconds. Chrono on 2. through. No Time blinks forward, doesn't find his target. Now Tinker, where is his damage from OG? QO jumps down, he finds Miracle with the control. He hasn't even used a Pistol Blade, now he will. Holding Miracle there, allowing the act to finish it, and GG! Well played! MVP have trashed the two-time major winners. The guys who are hoping to put a TI win under their belt, they may have to do it just like they did in Frankfurt, the journey through the lower bracket. They had a longer journey in that series, but at MVP, again, victors here on the TI stage.